Celtics are 11-2 without Kyrie Irving this season. One of those two losses came here at Barclays Center as Allen wins the tip, and we are underway. So you wonder how cautious they'll be with Baines now the rest of this game.
And it was that left ankle.
Tatum hits the floater, a 5-0 beginning for Boston.
And you mentioned it, Tatum was questionable with an illness. Brad Stevens said he came down with it last night.
Nice cut, Kurucs puts it in. Celtics, one of the few teams in the NBA that are top 10 in offensive and defensive efficiency. Harris will trigger and hit from 3. Turnovers were an issue for Russell against Philadelphia. He had 7 of them as Smart cups it in over. Tatum will pull from downtown and hit. Smart finds Rozier on the attack. Williams denied by Allen. Blocked it right into a wedgie.
Big time block and a wedgie. Does it get any better than this?
Michael Grady talking about it just before tip as Dudley sets himself up from 3 and hits. Nice response from Brooklyn. And Kenny Atkinson said,
well, a lot of reason big men score is because a perimeter player is beat off of a ball screen, and Jared Allen and Red Davis have to step over to help.
Russell uses the window wonderfully.
It's all about making sure you're still contesting those mid-range looks.
Dinwiddie probing, circling, 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie, beautifully done. Timeout, Boston.
I do have one question. Does everyone like their popcorn fresh?
I mean, LeVert into the lane, kicks it out. Dinwiddie with 2 to shoot. Carroll, Nets have to get it off. Carroll does and gets it to drop. How is that not a foul? Now maybe Russell just took a dive and sold it. Brown straight on 3 is good. Carroll enters, pushes it up and in, getting a friendly roll off the rim. Russell around Brown, gets smacked down from behind. Jaylen Brown with authority on that rejection. Can't have your guard down because of no Irving and Horford, because Boston has a bunch of guys who believe they should be starters, and they relish these opportunities. Great find, Russell to Wanamaker, weaving and finishing. He's provided a nice boost off the bench for Boston. 8 points on 3 of 3 shooting.
Impressive journey to get to this point. He's played in 31 games. He's looking to attack. That kid can score.
Graham steps into a 3 and hits. Celtics, 24 of their 36 points have come from the bench. Brown, good touch from Jaylen Brown. Celtics lead is 8. Dinwiddie trying to get around Tice, lays it in beautifully. Another underrated part of the game of Joe Harris. This one we know about. Connecting on a 3. Tough take. Swung it over to Allen. Kept his dribble to avoid the travel. LeVert's floater is good. A 7-0 Nets run. Rozier. Nets back in transition. Morris is open, he has a good look, and hits from 3.
You saw the look on Jared Allen's face. Playoff berth in franchise history, the awards well-deserved for Trajan Langdon, Will Weaver.
Harris, you bet! On a long 2, Joe Harris connects. Done a very nice job on the glass in this game. +7 right now.
Major key.
Carroll tees it up. Truth on a 3. Hayward. Switched on Allen, his jumper is good. And now will the Nets blitz and try and get a 2-for-1? No. They're going to make sure they get a good one. Dinwiddie pulls up and hits the jumper. Russell will fire and hit from 3.
Welcome back home to Barclays Center. The Nets starting to feel some of that rhythm with their shooting, especially 3-point shooting.
Tatum's leaner is good. Being hawked by Smart, looking to shake him. Russell will take and hit from 3. Largest lead for Brooklyn. Timeout. Tatum off one leg, way short. Russell the rebound.
And that goes back to the things Travion Graham does.
Oh, what a look. Russell to Allen. Soaring to the rim.
Find that
look at Yesmo presented by East West Bank, your financial bridge.
Well, this is where Jared Allen has an advantage off of big guys, and of course.
Gets it back. 7 to shoot. Russell, step back jumper is good. Allen had said, he said, look, the hardest thing for me is learning how to be good for 82. Russell hits the jumper and immediately points to Allen to thank him for that screen. Russell already with 10 points in the quarter. Weaving, taking, how about 12? D'Angelo Russell. Russell, you know he's feeling good. You bet! Time to dance, fellas! That's why all New Yorkers know you take the subway if you want to get somewhere quickly. Hayward hits the jumper. Harris, good look. He got it.
Time a little bit of flare screen.
Turned over. Here comes Harris. Boston back. Russell open. His three. It's good. Timeout, Boston. The histrionics abound. Russell leading the charge. Third for D'Angelo. Russell through the lane. Cups it up. And oh! It's all popping down.
Look at Rainbow there. Gets right into the middle of the lane. Cups it. Puts a little arc on that shot. What a beautiful finish by Russell.
Morris gets it to drop, plus the foul.
Physical teams with their versatility, and the Nets have done a tremendous job in matching that and exceeding it tonight.
Nice look inside from Hayward.
Those short shots goes back to being such a great sign when LeVert has his shot fall.
Tice fires it down. LeVert spinning ahead, using his speed. LeVert all the way in, and it's blocked from behind, and it springs Hayward. Hayward will finish on this end.
To the rim, and LeVert's been a major factor in that.
LeVert's played some outstanding defense as well, as Smart finishes off that nice delivery. LeVert again attacking, can't finish. Davis can.
Big time. Ed Davis. Boston only 2 for the Celtics.
Hayward can't bank it in, but the flush from Tice.
4 for
Tatum. Getting around Carroll, leaves it for Tice, and it's a 10-point game. Timeout, Brooklyn. Well, like that score, the Pacers a 1-point lead on the Magic. Second quarter in Detroit, and the Blazers an 8-point lead on the Pistons. That's would love those scores to hold. Dudley, he got it. Russell shovels, LeVert flushes. Timeout, Boston. The 16-point lead. Hayward whips it out. In the corner, a three is good for Gordon Hayward. I could say I do, but it's so nerve-wracking. You get so nervous. Russell on the steal. Russell lays it in. LeVert nearly threw it away. Gets it back. Steps inside and lays it home. Remember, that was an issue in the fourth quarter last time these teams met here, where the Celtics closed on a huge Brooklyn lead. Allen, center of the lane, patiently finishes. Tatum collects. Brown gives it up. Hayward on the drive. Will lay it in. Harris had to be careful playing with 5 fouls. Russell looking for some space. Somehow able to pop it in. An early handshake for those two, and that will do it. A huge win for Brooklyn.